सर्वधर्मस्थापकत्वं सर्वधर्मस्वरूपकः आचार्याणां महाचार्यो रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. O establisher of all the faiths, embodiment of all the religions, the greatest teacher among all the teachers, O Sri Ramakrishna, my salutations to you. Namaste, Pranam. Sri Ramakrishna telling us that within the fold of a single pointed devotion of the gopis, of the Hanuman, how that single pointed devotion also has two aspects, the I-ness and my-ness. The I-ness he had explained by giving the example of Yashoda. That Yashoda, she treated Krishna as, he's my Krishna, it is my responsibility. I have to take care of him. If I don't take care of Krishna, he will fall ill. If I don't scold Krishna, he will go and create mess in the neighboring households by stealing butter, by stealing buttermilk and all those things. So she has taken up this responsibility of preventing Krishna from becoming sick, from preventing Krishna from doing anything wrong. That is the I-ness of this single-pointed devotion. And second aspect of that the single-pointed devotion, the my-ness, that he gave through the example of Uddhava. Uddhava, he knew that, okay, Krishna is my ideal, chosen deity, my great closest friend. But Krishna is also the God of the universe. He is the ultimate Lord of the universe. That was his understanding. And he is my chosen ideal. He is my God. He is my Krishna. This when he told to Yashoda, Yashoda said, I don't want to hear anything about your God Krishna or what. For me, he is my little Gopal. I am responsible for him. I have taken the responsibility of seeing to it that no harm comes to Krishna, to my Gopala. So that is these are the two aspects that Sri Ramakrishna had told us. And then Sri Ramakrishna also told us about the three types of people who express their devotion. Three types of people in terms of one category, they don't know anything about God or spirituality or devotion, anything. Second category of people, they know about God, they know about religion, they know about spirituality, they know about devotion. And they know how to worship, when to worship. And the third category of people, they are so highly evolved that they know everything about the devotional practices, but they don't want to disturb their chosen ideal for fulfilling their desires. They don't want to involve their chosen ideal for doing something for them. They want their chosen ideal to be kept at ease. Let my mother not bother about me. I will take care of myself. Her willing. And for that he had given that, he had told us that story of three friends who had gone to the forest and suddenly a tiger appeared before them. One friend, out of shock, oh, we are gone. We are lost. He said, gone case now. The second friend says, no, why you are saying we are lost? Let us start praying God. Let us start worshipping God. God will come and miraculously save us from the clutches of this tiger. Third friend says, why involve God in all these affairs, all these petty affairs? For him, tiger coming and killing them and eating them is a petty affair. He says, let us not involve God in this petty affair. We can manage ourselves. That is the tree. Let us climb and go and up the tree so that tiger doesn't harm us in any way. So the first person Sri Ramakrishna had told is like a person who doesn't know anything about God. He says, I am lost. Some kind of trouble, and these people, they just get bogged down. They get terrified. Oh, now it is all over for me. The mediocre type of people, the mediocre type of devotees, they say, let us start praying, let us start worshipping. Our God will come and save us from all this mess that we have created for us, that has come before us. And the third devotee says, he is the highly evolved soul. He knows that for such silly things, for such petty things, let me not disturb my God. Let me not disturb my mother. Let my God, my mother, let them take care of other fellows. I am capable of doing whatever is necessary to take me out of this desperate moment. For that, I need not involve my mother. For that, I need not involve the God. So that was the story Sri Ramakrishna had told us. And now today on this particular day of, this is 4th June 1883, Sri Ramakrishna sitting with his very close knit disciples, his inner core disciples for that matter. Rakhal is there, Bhavanath is there, M is there. And he is telling them about his experiences after the period of his stringent austerities of 12 years. How he had started looking like a God in everybody. He had started feeling the divine in everybody, each and every person. And then he had given those two examples. That once one prostitute had come to the temple garden, and seeing that lady, dressed in blue, Sri Ramakrishna said, I had that inner vision. Sita is standing there. Sri Ramakrishna seeing Sita in that prostitute. On another occasion, he had gone to the Maidan where they were having the festival of balloon ascension. A lot of crowd was there, big crowd, and people were enjoying the sight of all those balloons. They were being, sent up in the sky. And he saw one English boy who was, standing against, leaning against a tree and bent in three places. The head is like this, the waist is like this, the feet are like this. And seeing that boy leaning against a tree, bent in three places, suddenly he got the vision of Krishna. Krishna in the Vrindavan, leaning against a tree with beautiful flute in his hand. And Sri Ramakrishna says, I got into samadhi seeing that English boy leaning against a tree. So that is what used to happen with Sri Ramakrishna, having got this particular realization that it is Brahman who has become all this. The entire creation is pervaded by Brahman. That is the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi one attains and gets this realization. And then Sri Ramakrishna also spoke about his love for these youngsters, for the youngsters like Rakhal, Naren, Bhavanath. And he said, this is because I see God in them. I see God in them, therefore I love them. Therefore I take care of them. Therefore I nourish them on their spiritual path. And then Sri Ramakrishna says that what exalted state these boys are. These youngsters, the pure souls which are pure in nature, the purest of the pure souls, all these youngsters, they are in such a highly exalted states that he used to love them like his own children. And then Sri Ramakrishna says, actually, all men look alike, but still there is some kind of difference between one man and another man in the inner core. Some inner stuff is so much spiritually evolved. In some people who are not touched by the lust and greed, who are not touched by woman and gold, they are so pure to the core that they are like condensed milk filled in that snack. But others, they are ordinary, some kind of lentil flour or pulses flour. That is the inner feeling. There is no substance in others, but some, they are the purest of the pure souls. But then Sri Ramakrishna says, having said that, everybody is divine inside. Everybody has the potential. There is a divine potential in all of the beings in this creation. And that is how Sri Ramakrishna now starts telling us a story. Sri Ramakrishna says that some think that I am a bound soul. I shall never acquire knowledge and devotion. That is what happens with most of the people around. I don't know anything about devotion. I'm a gone case. Like that the friend who said, "Oh, we are gone, having seen the tiger, we are lost." That is what nor ordinary people they think. I don't have any way of escape now. Now I am drowned in this worldliness. That is the usual reaction of an ordinary person. But, Sri Ramakrishna says, but if one receives the grace of Guru, one has nothing to fear. All that is required is the Guru's grace. If one has the grace of Guru, then there is nothing to fear. We know that we can overcome this problem. We can overcome this the most desperate situation. We can overcome any situation because we have that potential. Like the third friend who said, "Come, let us not involve our God or our mother in saving us from the tiger. There is a tree, let us climb up and go on top. Tiger will not hurt us." And then Sri Ramakrishna tells this story, which is well known among the circles of Ramakrishna and Ma and Swamiji devotees. Once a tigress attacked a flock of goats. As she sprang on her prey, she gave birth to a cub and died. The cub grew up in the company of the goats. The goats ate grass and the cub followed their example. Now, this tigress, she wanted to jump on this crowd of goats, but something happened internally and she just collapsed, collapsed and died on the spot, and she was carrying them. So, in the moments of her death, she just delivered that cub. The goats immediately they saw this cub. Oh, from where this has come, from where this has come. They took pity on that cub, on the tiger cub, and they started rearing the cub as if the cub was one of their own. So they were eating grass. The cub started eating grass. Cub also followed their example. They bleated. The cub also bleated. Gradually, it grew to be a big tiger. Now, as the days passed, the cub became a big tiger. One day, another tiger attacked the same flock. It was amazed to see the grass-eating tiger. Running after it, the wild tiger at last seized it, whereupon the grass-eating tiger began to bleat. The wild tiger dragged it to the water and said, "Look at your face in the water. It is just like mine. Here is a little meat, eat it." Saying this, it thrust some meat into the mouth of that second tiger, of the goat tiger. But the grass-eating tiger would not swallow it and began to bleat again. Gradually, however, it got the taste of blood and came to relish the meat. Then the wild tiger said, "Now you see there is no difference between you and me. Come along, follow me to the forest." So this tiger cub, who was reared by the goats, had started behaving like goats. He was bleating, he was eating grass, and when the other tiger came and attacked that flock of goats, this goat tiger also started running around. And the real tiger was amazed, surprised. What is this happening? This tiger among the goats, and he is so much afraid of me. He caught hold of that tiger, took him to the water body, showed him the face, and said, "See, is there any difference between me and you? What I am, you are. Now eat this, the piece of meat." Tiger says, "No, I am goat. I am going to eat grass. I cannot eat meat." But then slowly, when he tasted, when he smelt that kind of a meat flavor, that meat odor, he thought, "Let me test. Let me see what it is." And the moment he had his first taste, he knew, "Oh, this is my real food. I am born to eat this food. All these days I have been eating grass." And then the other tiger said, "Come now. Now you see what I am? You are the same creature. Now come with me to the forest and I will teach you the ways." And Sri Ramakrishna says, so there can be no fear if the Guru's grace descends on one. He will let you know who you really are, what your real nature is. That is what happens, Sri Ramakrishna says. That everybody is veiled under this maya of ignorance. Everybody has forgotten that they are divine internally. They are divine beings. But everybody thinks, oh, I am just a lost case. I am a gone case, like the first friend. Everybody feels there is no hope for me now. This tiger of the worldliness is going to capture me, going to devour me. And then slowly, with the grace of Guru, the person, that being, starts realizing, oh, I am also the tiger. I am not the goat. I am not that bleating goat who is afraid of tiger. And then that realization dawns, then that enlightenment comes, and then one ascends, one transcends this lower understanding, one transcends this lower knowledge of oneself, the false knowledge, unreal knowledge of oneself. I am so and so, XYZ, this is my name, this is my degree, this is my resume, this is my biodata. One transcends all these ephemeral attributes, all these temporary attributes, and then one transcends into one's own divine realm. And then one realizes, oh my God, I'm the tiger. And all this while I was thinking, I am a mere goat. I am a grass-eating goat. I am a goat that is constantly bleating at the sight of the tiger. So this is what Sri Ramakrishna says. With the grace of Guru, one can transcend this lower plane of the nothingness to I am divine, to I am one with Brahman, Aham Brahmosmi. That kind of change will come through the grace of Guru, Sri Ramakrishna says. If the devotee practices spiritual discipline a little, the Guru explains everything to him. Let us start practicing some spiritual disciplines. The Guru will explain everything to us. Then the disciple understands for himself what is real and what is unreal. Then the process of discrimination starts. What is real? What is unreal? And then comes the knowledge, God alone is real. The world is illusory. Me being tiger is real. Me being a grass-eating tiger is not reality. Me being a bleating tiger is not a reality. God is real and this whole world is illusory. So that is the teaching that Sri Ramakrishna has given to us through this wonderful and beautiful story of how the tiger, the goat tiger, was taken out of that hypnotic spell of I am a goat tiger by the great Guru tiger. So this is what the Guru does. Guru opens the eyes. Guru teaches the ways, and Guru takes the disciple forward on the path of spirituality to get that kind of a realization of what is real, what is unreal, and to get that final knowledge, to get that ultimate knowledge that God alone is real, the world is illusory. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swamiji.